It's not even a far. It's not even a far drive. It's like 15 blocks.
Yo, so how you gonna give them? So what you gonna do with your frame?
I'm bringing both of it.
That's gonna fit in your trunk or the back seat?
No, maybe. We got.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. Yeah, we live.
Yo, we live, baby. Folk. Excuse me. Blame me.
You ready? You ready? The other part. There you go. Questions, actually. Oh man, we both got Knicks jerseys. And both got power forwards.
I should wear my York jersey.
Oh wait, close the door.
It's good. I should wear my York jersey.
Should have worn your jersey. You fucked it up. Alright. Okay. Do better.
Read the room.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright.
It's in.
Ooh, it's a beautiful Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir.
In the borough of Queens.
Top of the noon, my laddies.
In New York City.
NYC.
NYC in the fucking building. We here now. We Hype Williams. We in our flyers. Everybody pose for the camera. We got Wisdom in the fucking building.
In the background.
In the background, Smack Clowns.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. We got the game on.
Just an NBA update for you.
And if you don't know where the fuck you at right now, dog,
Talk to him, Jones.
you need to get in tune.
Joe.
Jones Hour.
Joe.
Live. And without further ado, to the right.
Oh.
It's good you already know.
2220.
My friend them. To the left.
_talk_radio.
2 times for the people them.
Ozone Jones on the IG.
Jonesy 2 times.
Jones
2 times.
Dos veces. That's my old hashtag. Jonesy Dos veces. You can look that up. There's about 20 posts. It's all me. It's all me.
Hey,
it's on the maintain.
And to the one and only.
Acids.
Acid.production.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Which means
sir.
he fucking produces.
You can hit him up if you need some videos edited, you need some things, you want to work something out. Obviously, pay the cost to be the boss, but you can hit him up.
Make it happen, Captain.
Yeah,
he doesn't do.
You see how the videos look on our shit, and we all about spreading the love.
Perfect.
Thank you, Kush. But if you don't know where you at right now, like I said, it's the Jones Hour. We live every Sunday at some time on Sunday. We don't have a time anymore. It just is what it is. But you fuck with us, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we live on IG and on YouTube. Today, we needed to watch the Knicks first.
Yeah.
And then we also needed to get right.
Rare
you know what I'm saying? So that's why we a little late. But better late than never.
Nah, listen.
NY in the fucking
building. Instead of dropping predictions, now we're dropping analyses.
Woo!
You just watch, man.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him. But before we do that, let's have the proper introduction because it's Knicks and Dimes,
baby.
Knicks and Dimes. 2220. And today's Knicks and Dimes is brought to you by the Best Stamp app, which is helping thousands of people win at sports betting for free.
The same way travelers use Google Flights or Expedia to find the best prices, bettors can now use Bet Stamps to do the same. When you place a bet, the odds given by a sportsbook will determine how much you can possibly win. Even when betting on the same outcome, different sportsbooks will offer varying payouts, and these differences can be huge.
Thankfully, BetStamp allows you to easily line shop for the most profitable odds across all sportsbooks. You can click on any matchup and instantly see all the different odds for game lines, player props, and even futures bets. Line shopping is the simplest way to find an edge in sports betting and maximize your chances of winning long term. On average, BetStamp users win an extra $1,000 yearly just by line shopping.
You can find the BetStamp app on Apple iOS Store, Google Play Store, or through your browser at www.betstamp.app. To access all these benefits, sign up using promo code Jones Hour. That's Jones Hour, not the Jones Hour, Jones Hour.
Jones Hour.
And start your journey to successful sports betting today. If you forget to use your code upon sign up, you can always enter your code in your BetStamp app account. Settings afterwards. Check it out today.
Locked in.
I'm so proud of you guys, man.
Thanks.
Yo, man, I'm so proud of you guys.
At the end of the day, beautiful win.
Okay.
Let's talk to him. Wait, can we start with a Duke RJ Barrett shout out?
No.
RJ we trust?
What?
No.
What?
RJ
No.
we trust?
What?
No.
I'm
What?
saying this.
Duke RJ?
No.
RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett.
You're the only one hating.
That's OD.
You just want to be the biggest hater today.
I don't want to be the biggest hater. I don't know why
It's
you
Kush
coming out with
Silky Johnston.
interesting.
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
man, I don't know why you have to throw the Duke shit out there, man.
Why
Why
not?
why can't you just shout out the Knicks and RJ Barrett as a Knick? Why do you have to say the Duke part?
Why not?
That's why.
Why not?
Here's the thing against
Why
I
not?
kind of agree. I kind of agree with Coach though.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like it's a personal.
Hold up. We
He said RJ Barrett Duke. No, RJ Barrett Knick shit.
He is a Nick.
no, but it started in Duke. It started in Duke.
No, it started
He's
with
not
the Knicks.
doing it in
Started-
Duke.
started with
He's
the
doing it
Knicks.
as
He
a Nick.
started-
You
started
don't
with
need
the
to
Knicks.
mix
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
Apparently it does.
So deep.
Only to you.
So D Jones.
He agrees.
No, it's not. It's not.
All right,
I
guys.
don't give a fuck what you
Guys,
say.
go with
It's
your
not.
go.
I'm a
All right,
individual
sure,
third
you're
party.
wrong.
You're trying to y'all really trying to steal the shine from my man's right now.
No, you try to take. You try to. No, you
Yeah,
try.
because
You
you're
no,
trying to
no.
divert.
You try to put it
Y'all
on
trying
Duke.
to divert.
No, you diverted it on
Y'all
Duke.
Y'all trying to
You
divert.
diverted it on Duke.
All right,
with
let's
the
talk
first
RJ.
statement.
Let's talk RJ.
Yes.
What's going on, RJ?
Go,
My
RJ.
man's been beasting.
Knickerbocker
Game
RJ.
Back to back.
Knickerbocker
RJ.
RJ/Duke. Game 3, game 4, killing them. Fucking killing them. Fucking killing them. Call it early. Call it early.
Yo, tell him the
Call it
stats.
early.
Tell him the stats. Tell him the stats.
Oh, can't believe this man, yo.
What?
Talk about RJ, yo. How's he?
RJ killing them.
He is. Back to
Mr.
back.
Jones.
Like I've
what
been
up, man?
calling.
Los Knickerbockers de Nueva York.
Oh, en español.
Let's go.
En español.
Marce 5.
I'm El Nino.
Los Knickerbockers de Nueva York.
Let's go, sir. Let's go.
Yo, it's fire, right?
Let's
What
go.
a beautiful victory. What a beautiful win. That defense top notch. That 9-player rotation. Like seriously, it's like it almost seems like at anybody throughout that rotation at any time could turn up on for you know what I'm saying, for the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're putting somebody in. Today it was Obi. Last game it was, Brunson. The game, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody gets the opportunity to get that role.
Hart today.
Hard today.
Started. Yeah.
Yeah, hard
He
time
came
because
in
Grimes.
started
Yeah.
at 15 points, 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
Nah,
Big offensive rebounds at the end of the game.
they doing their thing.
Big
man.
offensive rebounds
like-
in the fourth quarter. Keeping possessions alive. That's what put the nail in the coffin for Cleveland. They was hitting some big threes at the end, but it didn't matter.
17 rebounds, 30 of them offensive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 17 offensive. Crazy.
No, man. Yo, look, the Knicks are locked in right now, man. You see how they're playing. They are locked in defensively, and they're just like, and they're making it work for them, man. Like through the defense, man. Like that's the thing. That's like they really locked in for. I mean, you saying everybody's like pulling, it's a different person. You know what I mean? Like pulling their weight, and they're doing their thing.
I'm telling you, that 9-man rotation that they have going from Hartenstein and them other boys down that's coming in off the bench, filling in for the starters. You know what I'm saying? RJ really playing with a lot of both starters and bench players. But finally in New York, coming back to the Garden, he shined in game 3,
Yup,
he
back to
shined in
back.
game 4.
Back to back.
Let's be real. In game 3, when we was struggling in the beginning of the game, he was carrying us.
No, we needed that 19 points.
He carried us. He was carrying us.
No, but
he kept us close in the game.
Also, just to add, it's like the players, like even with Hartenstein and these other, like they're even if they're not scoring, they're putting in all facets. In all facets, and we're watching it with Obi. I see Obi Toppin. Yeah, I see Obi Toppin. His talent ain't fucking crazy, but it's fucking like when you watch the game, like it's all like plus shit. You know what I mean? Everything he's doing, it's all positive. Good percentages, steals, blocks, running the floor. Like they're all doing the little things. Everybody, they're all playing in sync right now.
They need to do. Their hustle is amazing. And the one thing that is consistent is Brunson.
Oh yeah. That's my guy.
Brunson. You know, Randall didn't have a good game. Barrett had a good passing game, but Brunson's always been consistent.
That's the general.
That boy hits big shots, man, and he hits the like. Thank the Lord. This is the type of point guard that the Knicks have needed for almost 2 decades.
Yeah.
Let's be real. We had no point guard that could do what other point guards in the league do, where they're able to create their own shot off the dribble, ISO situation against another team's point guard, whoever it is, and bang the 3.
Yeah.
Being able to bang that 3 at enough rate that keep teams honest allows so many openings in lanes and holes for the rest of the team. So that when that said point guard, who is now Brunson, pump fakes, does some other shit, catches him off the dribble, the collapse of the defense, he has too many options of not just to pass to. And if we hit those shots, which we've been hitting them, Obi hits them, quickly hits them, Hart hits them,
RJ's hitting them.
You know what I'm saying? On these kickouts, off the penetration, you see what it do. And then the peskiness of the Tibbs mentality on that defense. Because, let's be real. If it wasn't for Tibbs doing what he do defensive-wise in that mind state, would they be this? No.
Yeah.
He's the one that started that. He's the one that says, this is what it's going to be. And he's finally changed his ways in terms of running players to the ground to get into this 9-man rotation. Because it wasn't like that before.
About time.
He was about 7
I
deep.
mean, Toppin played 20 minutes. Hartenstein played 21 minutes. Quickly played 19.
No,
they're doing their thing.
Yeah, I think they're.
I mean, smart enough, and he was smart enough that when Randall wasn't producing today, he left Toppin in at the end of the game.
No
comments.
And that was it.
Yeah. No, I feel like they really found their groove, man. Tibbs, that's all the way through. They found their groove with his rotation, with even the funniest thing. The funniest thing is RJ Barrett, because where the fuck does he fit in, right? Starter, bench, where is he at? You just said that he's playing with both. They found their groove. He's like, nah, I could fit. Just not being with the benches, with the bench players, not just being with the starters. You know what I mean?
They're doing
I'm gonna find they're finding their groove.
But that offensive rebound is just devastating. I mean, it is
hard.
Crazy. I mean, the Cleveland had 33 rebounds, 7 offensive. The Knicks had 47 rebounds. 47 rebounds and 17 offensive rebounds.
Go blood.
You know what that is?
Yo, man, you saw those clutch ones? And you saw the clutch ones at the end from Harden? That. Yo, man. No, I know, but I'm like, oh. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, to keep those, to say what you're saying, to keep those possessions alive where you're just slowly ending the opportunity of a comeback from Cleveland as it's 135 left, bang, you got another offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? Now it's 103 left, bang, another offensive rebound. You took 91 seconds, 41 seconds, that bang, another offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? Where you just eating the clock up, even though they did, like I said, they hit 1 or 2 back-to-back threes from Garland. you know, where it's like, oh shit, it was 10, now it's 7. You know what I'm saying? And we were
And
still
even-
able
and
to hold it
even-
down.
And then the
Right,
old
see.
Knicks team would have folded when when Cleveland came up. And I'm watching the game. I was like,
Still
okay,
strong.
everyone makes a run. That's what the NBA is. Hold them down. Don't let them get too much of a lead.
Yeah, that was in the
And
third
here we
quarter.
came.
That was
Right,
in the
and
third
we
quarter.
came back. And we
Uh-huh.
started back.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's be real. One of the things that we struggle with, you know, in this season was closing out the games.
100%.
You know what I mean? We don't let me. Yeah, like we cleaned it up towards the end of the season. Don't get me wrong. Like we obviously seen that, and we kind of seen us getting into the
Classic
maybe
case of
that.
the Knicks.
Yeah, but like that was like our fucking thing, man.
Mhm.
Like we was
For a
giving
long
up
time.
15-point leads in fourth
For a
quarter.
long
Like
time.
that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when it was in this game, it's down fucking 8. You know what I mean? 3 minutes left or whatever, or 2 minutes. Like those are the big moments, and they're proving right now that that they're in that mindset. Close out. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're doing it consistently.
Mhm.
Now we see it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And the other thing is that with all this, Randall didn't have a good game. Quickly hasn't had the greatest game either, and they're still winning.
Yup.
And you know that's not going to stay like that forever.
No. It might because of Tibbs. He made the right coaching call.
No.
Sitting
He's saying
Sitting Randall.
No.
Yeah.
Mm,
Let's be
What
real.
I'm saying is that Randall's not going to stay cold forever. Quickly's not going to stay cold forever.
No, and at
No,
that
I-
moment, and in those moments, then he makes the right call again.
Mhm.
That's what we got to rely on in this situation, because look at what he just did. We could doubt him. Like, trust me, I've been on these cameras and I've been talked a lot of shit and doubting his rotation. I was the first one to say it. You know what I'm saying? And he must be watching the Jones Hour. He must be a gold subscriber, and he's hearing me break it down
Another
to
one.
him because he needs to fucking get it together. You know, that's what I've been saying. Like, give them boys that are on your team the opportunity to run, and you might have what you need right there in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But one
And that's what it looks like.
Yeah, listen. One thing that I was saying because I was saying that Thibodeau had this thing in that he was playing too much in terms of what's happening in terms of a game-to-game basis.
Mhm.
But this was regular season.
Mhm.
Instead of doing what you were saying, let these boys run. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Let them get the feel. Now this is playoff basketball, so this is what it's about. You know what I mean? You are going game to game. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a
And
question?
listen, I'm old school, so I don't have a problem with a small rotation. Because back in the days, there used to be a small rotation.
Right.
It would be 8 or 9 players. So I believe in a small rotation. I think it's good for the team. I think it's good for those players that don't play all the time. Because when the stars get hurt, somebody's got to come up. Look at McBride. He came in. He didn't play a lot, but he did what he needed to do. And they're playing what they need to do. They're doing what they need to do. And the scary thing is, because I can't stay on the show too long, the scary thing is Milwaukee has an injury. Even Butler now is hurt. And Boston lost the other day too.
Mhm.
Anything can happen.
I smell odd changes.
I got a question.
I smell odd
Come on,
changes
I got a
in
question.
Vegas.
Just everybody,
I'm
before
just
you
saying.
leave, sir,
Get that
before you
best
leave,
Anything can happen.
do you attribute
Anything can happen. Now the question is,
Wait, hold up, Pops. Go ahead.
do you attribute that Thibodeau's system, because you know he's defensive minded, he really had to get a couple of years to get his players, because most of our players are already offensively gifted. So you think that our defense is what's making us really get on this roll against Cleveland, and that's attributing to our offense? And now, as long as we have this younger unit without Randall, do you think we actually can keep better rhythm on the court? Or do you think we need
Yeah.
Randall to
Mhm.
get back in rhythm?
No, I think the rhythm is based on the game flow. You know what I'm saying? And
I think the rhythm is based off of that defense.
I
You know,
agree.
defense wins games.
I agree.
Puts on ESPN.
Especially with
So-
this team, though.
So you
but
see what
especially with this team.
So
Like
you
this
see what I'm
is.
saying? So that unit that was out there, that was lockdown defense.
Well,
without Randall on the court.
well. Here's the thing. No, but
Won't
this
be
is,
on that court he
no,
was playing some good
and
D.
I feel you, but I think
got Mobley to foul out.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I agree, and I think the key is, you know, everything that you guys stated beforehand is how Tibbs is putting this rotation out, right? Because it is going to be a game-to-game basis in terms of how he's doing it, right?
Mhm.
Or at least that's what it seems, right? So he's gonna put on. But if to answer your part B question, in terms of if we need Randall, I mean, yeah, we need Randall. Yeah, we need Randall. Just because we're doing this to this team or we did this to Cleveland this game doesn't mean it's gonna work when we go back to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm just saying, like, if we need Randall, we definitely need Randall. Randall got us here too.
When you see this game right here, I'm gonna say what really happened. If you remember earlier in the game, Randall had these opportunities on the switch offs where he's getting Mitchell playing defense on him or Garland playing defense on him, and he's settling for jump shots.
3 points, bro, all the time. Bro.
It's like, yo, bro. I think Tibbs probably was like, yo, bro, like,
chill out.
You need to take that mismatch to the bottom.
100%.
Get Mitchell into a foul trouble. Let him try to foul you or some shit, try to block you or stop you because of the size difference and shit like that. So it's like, yo, like that's what I think he should have did, and he didn't do that this game, and I think that's the reason why he hit the bench.
Mm-hmm. So just want to my last thought for you.
One thing for sure, they are in full momentum, and the question for the panel before I leave. Is it in 5, 6, or 7?
Oh, I'm still sticking with 6.
I'm going. We take it in next game.
5 for me too.
Yeah, we're gonna step on.
You know what, sir? Let's go Knickerbockers. Send them back in game 5.
Can you if you think
send them back in game 5, sir.
If the Garden was hyped tonight, can you imagine what it would be like game 6?
Yeah, of course. But I'm not looking. I mean.
Nah, we're gonna.
Yeah, I don't care about those pockets.
We're gonna win that game in game 6.
Send them packing.
Yeah, send them packing.
I'm going with it, sir.
I would love it to be game 5.
And let's wait to see what possible.
You know what? I was about to ask that. Like, I think maybe it could be game 5, even though I already called game 6. But I'm still sticking with what I called.
Right.
It's our time. You know what? We've been humble for far too long. It's time for us to feel confident. Game 5.
And what makes
Joe Stradamus did.
Even crazier is that so many of us, including me, wanted Mitchell.
Fuck Mitchell.
Damn,
That wasn't even his decision. He wanted to come here.
Well, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yo, Mr. Jones, what are you going? 5 or 6? Or 7?
Oh, I'm going 6 because I want it at the Garden.
Okay.
We haven't cleaned something in the Garden in years.
I respect that, sir.
You want it in the Garden.
I respect that,
I want
sir.
it in the Garden.
Alright.
That's it.
All right, fellas. It's always a pleasure. I love you, dog.
Take care, sir. Be safe.
Ready.
We gonna die.
That's the original.
That's our Cali Connect.
Mr. Jones.
You're ready. But yeah, man, it was a beautiful 2 games in the Garden. And I think that's the real question. Are we gonna win it in 5 or are we gonna win it in 6? Because if it goes to a game 7, I think anything could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
I'm not saying that we can't win.
I'd rather
I feel like right about now, these questions of 5 or 6 is the reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they could take it to a game 7. I don't feel like they could beat us back to back. I feel like they could possibly beat us back at home in their home, but
that's 7.
They haven't been able to
as magical as I already said it. The next game, okay. I think that we should definitely nip it in the fucking butt. Nip it in the butt. Get it done with. Like there's no reason to want some magical MSG moment. It's fucking round 1. You know, let's have that magical moment. Round 2.
Yeah.
Or the Eastern Conference Final. You know what I mean? I'm not harped up on that shit.
Like I'm no funny shit, man. I'm still on that whole fucking Atlanta shit because we should have beat Atlanta that year to move on. You know what I'm saying? No. Like I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And we underperformed and we're just under par. Now I feel like we could do it. You know what I mean? Like let's get to the next round. That magic moment. Let that be the semifinals. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The conference finals, whatever the fuck it is. The next round, and let that be the magic moment because we have to at least get past that hump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know, but I mean, you know, with Lloyd, let's get into the rest of these series and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when we're breaking it down now, like Miami is, you know, there is a playoff Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler.
Who Mr. Jones said he's a little hurt right now.
But at the same time, He's the reason why they're 2-1 probably.
When is Jimmy Buckets not hurt?
Yeah. I mean,
That's true, too.
he takes it to another level in the playoffs, and we've seen this a bunch of times
Mhm.
throughout his career.
Forget that. Spoelstra does, apparently.
Yeah, but if Giannis, who was injured, if still going to be affected by his injury, where he's not able to have this the reaction to the outcome, you know what I'm saying? Like that what he does on the court night in on that night out, that's a big difference, especially for a young Miami team who's basically AFC, right?
Yep.
They ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
was
they-
coming in losing, expecting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you this: if everything stays about the same, and like in terms of injury and stuff, like if Giannis is out, bro, the next series, if the Knicks move on, and I'm only saying that not to do any crazy shit, but if the Knicks move on, Giannis-less Bucks, that's a wrap, bro.
Mhm.
I feel really. I feel. I was gonna say. I've been felt confident about Miami, and they could fucking have full Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? They can have full Jimmy Butler, and that could fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We still got him. No, let's go. This is looking. Vegas is changing. Vegas is changing their odds right now.
Talk to him,
Vegas is changing their odds right now in terms of the Knicks.
You gotta get that bread right
All
I go take care of that.
Thank you.
You good?
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, man.
I'm the intern.
But let's go, man, because fucking
now.
Giannis' Bucks. Giannis' Bucks, and I don't give a fuck who's on Miami. That is a more reality of the Knicks taking that series more than anything. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right before the playoffs, would not have betted on that. I would be like, oh shit, damn, we're gonna get fucking the Bucks. You know what I mean? And fucking full Giannis. No, it's playoffs. Shit has changed.
Yeah, I could see us if it is the Bucks
With just Middleton.
Just
and Holiday.
I don't think I'm gonna tell you right now. The reality is that what I feel is that if Giannis is not playing, we're playing the Heat.
He's gonna beat that.
Giannis not on the Bucks. They're definitely not the same team, and he plays a lot of games throughout the season, so they don't really have that much of an experience to have a game plan or an idea of what it is to not play with him.
At this level,
especially in the playoffs, where Miami is probably like, dog, we could just run our regular, offense and put in work. You know what I'm saying?
Work.
So I feel like if Giannis stays out for the Bucks, they lose the series. And if the Knicks have to play the Heat, that is definitely a series that we could win. And we could be on our way to the Eastern Conference, probably playing the winner of Boston and Philly. You know what I'm saying? Even though Atlanta just beat Boston. You know what I'm saying? And now they're gonna be playing game 4 in Atlanta. Possibly, tying up the series. Like playoffs this year has been crazy,
Crazy.
I mean, aside from the Nets getting swept, I mean, can I get into a top 5 real quick?
Top 5.
Joe, we gonna die.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm seeing these playoffs and how things went down. I'm gonna give you the top 5 most overrated players in the NBA. Top 5 most overrated players.
Top 5.
You would swear are your everyday names, superstars, but they don't live up to the hype, in my opinion. They're not it. At number 5, soft ass Ben Simmons. I don't give a fuck what's going on in your life, my man. It's like, get it the fuck together or just step away from the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you need help and shit like that, take a time out, bro. Like, it's basketball. It's not football. You take a year off, you could probably still make a layup. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that big of a deal. You could probably still make a layup. Like, you'll still be able to bang the basketball after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, man up, son.
Man the fuck up.
Number 4, Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, bro, like, we're not going to get into the personal shit that's already been happening to you with, like, Embiid and whatnot. and like you let Butler smash your shorty and shit.
Damn.
But like dog, there was
Butler got the cat.
Maury.
Butler got the cat.
you are not the father.
Damn.
But there was a time in the NBA, Karl Anthony Towns, when they asked all the executives, who are you gonna build your team around?
Mhm.
And like 90% of them all said Karl Anthony Towns. And what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying?
Interesting, right?
So there goes that one. So I don't understand. He's frail. Get him out of here. He's number 4. Number
Show him
three-
in the bathroom.
Number 3.
Talk to him.
Anthony Davis.
Mm.
Anthony
That's
Davis. Number
crazy.
3. AD. I'm granted when he's on the court, he could do some things, but every time he's on the court, he's a liability.
Mm.
You never know. You never know. One fall to the ground could mean miss 5 weeks,
Yeah.
and then they crown this guy. They crown this guy one of the best power forwards of all time.
Top 75, though.
He's one of the best ever. No, dog, he's not. He's not. Yeah, he got a bubble ring. Okay, he got a little bubble ring. But he's not the best ever. He's not even in the conversation. He's barely at 10.
I love how the bubble.
I don't want to say
the bubble
barely,
ring is
because
its
he's
own
probably maybe a top 20.
It's
maybe
the
that.
asterisk ring.
Yeah, but you definitely not a top 10 power forward all time, dog. You need to calm that shit down. Shave your fucking eyebrows shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking idiot.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn, man.
overrated. This is hate.
damn. That's unibrow.
Is
Gotta
it
Hey,
overrated or
Hey,
hate?
hey.
Wow.
Both.
get a sound bit for that. Hey.
Number 2, which I've been saying it. Kawhi Leonard.
Tell them why.
This dude right here has probably played
Is he injured?
5 games
We don't know.
in like the past 2 years. Some dumb shit.
He might be.
He
He's
Oh
rested.
man! And then I feel bad because I heard his sister got knocked just
Protocol.
yesterday.
Don't feel bad, though. You don't know the story. She
No, she
Nah.
wilded out.
She
She
wilded
wilded out. She dead murdered somebody for like a rap.
Old lady. Elderly lady.
An old lady.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why.
Pause,
Maybe it's not
pause,
really in me.
Pause right there. And yeah.
Back to Kawhi.
Let's get back to Kawhi.
Yo ass, dog. I don't know what's up with you. Your team needs you, dog. Dog, it is game 3, game 4.
And you left Westbrook out there by himself.
You left them all
To
out
drop
there.
38. Can I intervene real quick? Yo, they almost won, bro. They almost won without Kawhi and fucking PG, bro.
Westbrook hooped.
Like just with Westbrook and like a really just above par like overall team. Like I said, fucking Zubac, Terrence Mann, like who the fuck? And they almost fucking like beat him, bro.
Mhm.
Which is crazy to say. You know what I'm saying? Like you have fucking offensive legends on Phoenix.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
KD, Chris Paul.
Mhm.
Devin
Not really Chris Paul, but D Book and KD. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, offensive legends.
Okay.
Softy, right?
He hasn't not in my opinion.
Chris Paul?
Offensive.
Nah,
He's trailed up a few times
Oh.
with the shot. Boy.
I guess
But-
listen, I ain't gonna disagree with you.
I'm just saying, like,
I ain't disagreeing.
In comparison to what I just mentioned though, D Book and fucking
D-Book ain't
KD.
had the
he dropped 70 bangers.
Oh yeah.
He did.
Come on, man.
He definitely
That's a legend. At 19
Mhm. In the NBA.
in the NBA.
I wasn't doing that at 19.
Most human beings weren't. So.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because I was nice
Mm,
at 19.
I was nice. I wasn't doing that.
Back in '79.
At number 1, Zion.
Ooh.
It is my Duke brother. But
Here we go.
even when he had an opportunity to come back for the play-in, he was like, "Nah, I don't want to mess up the flow for my team."
And you know what's crazy?
And they want to crown this guy.
No, and then he was talking all that shit when he fucking did that dunk when it was fucking like no time left and shit.
Yeah,
He's
oh.
it was payback for the fucking fucking play the
Where you
playoff
at?
then, nigga.
Where you at then? Yeah.
The way they did my team. It was the way they did my team.
Word. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking, he about to drive an ice cream truck.
Oh, wow. Mr. Softy?
Mr. Softy.
Mr. fucking Softy over here.
That's my top 5.
Top 5.
Most overrated players in the NBA right now. But yeah, even the game is live right now. Third quarter,
Tied
8
up.
minutes, 35 seconds left. 74-74, Sacramento and Golden State.
That's a charge, gentlemen. That's going.
Oh wow, he sold it. That was a little soft.
Are we still talking East playoff basketball?
We're just talking about all playoff basketball. Period.
I got one question for you.
What's
Yeah,
your
man.
question?
Let's go Knickerbockers.
Let's go.
And you as well. I wanted your pops here.
Let's go make a book.
What's our ceiling?
Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals.
Nah, finals. I
Eastern
feel like we
Conference
can win
Finals.
right now.
So
I feel like we can win the whole thing right now.
All right, so
Give me my hat.
before you say Eastern Conference Finals, when you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, that means you're going to play who? Philly or Philly, right?
Well,
Or the Celtics.
or the Celtics.
I think.
Unless Atlanta wins.
I think it's the Celtics.
Yeah.
As Jones Stradamus has entered the building.
And so now, if it's
Stradamus.
the Celtics, you don't feel like we can. If it's the Celtics, you don't feel like we can beat the Celtics. Philly,
I feel like we
I
can
got
beat
you.
the Celtics. That's why I say it's the Celtics.
Philly, I feel like I understand. Maybe Embiid will be hard to contain in the second game
I think we don't match up well with Philly.
But Celtics, you don't get a shot. You don't get a shot.
I think
That's different. That's I don't know.
So give me that
Here's
scenario.
what it is.
If it's the
If
Celtics-
it's the
I'm gonna
Celtics-
give you the
if it's the-
scenarios. I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
give you the scenario.
Josh Adamas.
Go ahead, Chris. Do you think?
No, I was just gonna say if it's the Celtics, that's a different scenario. I mean, look what the fucking Atlanta did to them, and they, you know what I mean. We have way better defense, way better players all around. Our team's way more in sync than Atlanta, so we have a way better shot. But in terms of matchup, like all the way through, Philly's like our worst.
Yeah.
So if it's like Philly's Knicks, man, like I
Here
don't
we
know.
go. Now we're getting in depth.
Mhm.
Now we're getting.
Yeah,
in
but
depth.
this is why I could see as the Celtics, because the reality is like even though they got Embiid, Celtics got some big men that could eat up some minutes and just eat up some fouls. You know what I'm saying? Just take the foul when it's.
But in your opinion, you think Boston is going to beat Philly?
I think they could because
No, I'm asking you though. I know they could.
Yeah, I think they will. I think
So you think they will?
I think they will. I think
Interesting.
Jaylen Brown is a real top-notch
Yeah.
two-way player that could, if he's guarding Harden one-on-one throughout the game,
I like.
I think it can make a difference.
Okay.
You know what
Like
I'm
that.
saying?
So
And what a normal Harden would do, and what he did against the Brooklyn Nets and Spencer Dinwiddie, or whoever, a Seth Curry, or whoever else that the Nets is throwing at him that's not Jaylen Brown.
So I just want to,
You know?
I just want to say this
Right.
in this little scenario,
Knicks
like
finals.
this,
Josh
you know,
Adamas.
it really could be Boston is who we face. It's just, man, because apparently like this Embiid injury, now it's more questionable. Now it's more questionable than it was before, than it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
All right, so we will approach that, but I just wanted to get that on record right now. You're sealing what you feel right this moment after what you see. All right, let's go.
yeah, now it will be like
And you
Embiid's
said
injury, but
Eastern, right?
Eastern Conference
I
Finals.
said the finals.
No, I know Eastern.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
We can win the chip.
yeah, no, but
Don't
don't
win the
get
chip.
me wrong.
Jonesy,
Matchup is a big thing.
It's fucking gonna look
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Finals, nigga.
Finals.
Going with that shit. Fuck that.
Ah, man. Well, I think that's enough for the NBA. It's lit, though. We got a couple of games going on today, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully next week we'll be talking about the second round matchup of whoever we're playing between the Bucks and Heat. But let's get into some hockey playoffs.
Oh,
Hockey. Only locally. Little local hockey. But
Punts
the
and
Rangers-
sticks.
No, because the Rangers is playing the Devils. You know what I'm saying? And they got a 3-1 or 3-1 lead or a 3-0 lead, I believe it is. And they're looking like they're about to wrap that up.
Get your Zambroni.
You know that move the Rangers made before the deadline to add a little offense to their lineup. Has been paying off dividends at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, isn't he like a Hall of Famer?
He's probably on the verge of it.
No, I thought he is all. I thought he has like fucking 2 or 3 fucking rings. What's his name? Kane?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, for my son. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
actually.
I think he's like already a Hall of Famer,
He's from
dog.
Chicago. That's my
Yeah,
son from
yeah.
Chicago.
He was for Kane, yeah.
Facts. I know my son from
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
So they got somebody who's like legit.
Yeah.
The Rangers picked him up?
Yeah,
Rangers.
Rangers picked him up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm not supporting Dolan as a Knicks owner.
But the Rangers
As
see
a
me on point.
hockey owner? Yo, Dolan does his business, son.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
It's always been said like that. But now, Tibbs has done his thing.
Bro got Kane?
They got Kenny though. So, I was actually anticipating or really hoping for Rangers Islanders next
Matchup.
round matchup, but the Islanders losing 3-1 to Carolina, the Hurricanes,
Mhm.
which, it's kind of like, damn, bro, because when we played them, I think it was game 2 in Carolina, man, we lost in overtime. But that was a game that I feel like we could have won, and then game 3, we smacked them. It was hype. That was on the same night as the Knicks won game 3. So it was like, oh, we good, we hype. And then today, only the next one. It looks like the Islanders lost.
It's okay.
I think. But
It's okay.
we'll see. The one thing about hockey that I will say, like, even though the Islanders are down 3-1, like, motherfuckers come back. Like, that's what happens. Like you could be down and then you win games and then you steal another one and then all of a sudden it's game 7. And then it's anybody's ball game, So I'm not really counting it out until they officially over and shit like that. But, hopefully they could bring it together, man, because they are like Carolina is a team that we really could be able to beat. And I think we more like beat ourselves, especially with penalties and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And giving up a lot of power play goals. That's what happens when the penalties occur. And you're just at a disadvantage every time you do that, Because at even strength, I feel like you are a better team than them. But when you make those type of mistakes, in the moment of the game or whatever it is, it's been able to be a problem. So,
Do they have the offense, you feel, to bring them back into the series?
I think they do, because look at what they did game 3. They scored fucking like 3 or 4 goals in like 2 minutes and 18 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have the ability, you could do it. You could beat them on ice. Forget what it is on paper, on ice, matchup head to head and everything like that. You could beat them, but like I said, that Achilles has really been the penalties. The penalties that they occurred and the power play goals that they've given up from that. You know what I'm saying? Have been the differences in the games, or giving up a lead and then all of a sudden, because of that, not being able to come back. Which we've probably seen today. So
Stop being so aggressive, pretty much. Calm
yeah,
down,
like
relax.
you gotta play good hockey. That's sloppy. To be giving up those penalties.
From what I know, and I don't know much,
Uh-huh.
that's something, the power play shit is what they've struggled with all season.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's going to show,
Yeah.
you
So
know,
their
it's going to
penalty
be even more
their penalty killing lineup
crazy in the playoffs.
is not where it's at. But
If you don't
hopefully,
figure it out in the regular season, playoffs is not the time to
You know.
figure it out.
Or at least, hope on
It's
your
gonna
shit.
bite you.
yeah. Well, hopefully they'll be able to.
That's your team, Jones.
It is. No, it's a beautiful time in New York. Right
Yo, look at
now.
yo.
Let's be
It really
real.
is.
Even with
Really
Like, let's be
Tri-State,
real.
yeah,
Like,
Tri-State,
with like the
Jersey.
Tri-State with Jersey, like you got the Devils and the Rangers both in it playing each other. Like whatever your team is, like at least you're rooting for something in the playoffs. Islanders is in it too. You got the Knicks and what was the Nets also in the beginning, even though they lost right now. But you was able to be
Playoffs.
rooting for them too. You know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
playoff money.
Playoff.
You saw playoff. Playoffs.
Yeah. And then also you got even the Knicks. I mean not the Knicks, the Yankees and the Mets.
Doing their thing.
Coming out hot, both teams.
Yep.
Doing their thing.
Are we going to talk bets later on?
Of course.
We're about to
And then
talk
we
right
got,
now.
and you got Aaron Rodgers still waiting to be signed, but he's still almost a Jack.
No, we signed it.
Yo, listen,
Aaron Rodgers.
listen, nah, he hasn't been signed yet.
Oh, my over-under, I told you.
He hasn't been signed.
It's coming to fruition.
I know.
He's about to get signed
I
after
know.
the whole draft.
They said
Guys,
there might be some collusion with him later on. Let's pay attention to that. He said he's already talking to people that like, yo, come to the gym.
It's all right. It's just a fine. Who gives a fuck? Money's money.
Oh, it's bigger than the fine, man.
Oh, no.
His draft picks and all that.
That's
shit.
it.
He
But
was
you can still
probably-
sign him, though. That's the thing. They don't care. You can still sign him.
He was probably stealing the welfare money with Favre and shit.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Stop it,
That's
man. You gotta
crazy,
chill,
bro.
You spun
That's
it now, my
crazy,
nigga.
bro. They're not even
You
from the
spun
same
it
town.
now.
He wasn't doing it in Green Bay. You
My
thought
nigga
Favre
was already Alabama.
you thought Favre was stealing welfare from Green Bay?
My son said Aaron Rodgers is
No.
tied up with
Yeah.
embezzlement.
Was it me in it? Who was the one that was in it? Brett Favre, that's what I said.
You said Aaron Rodgers is tied up in embezzlement.
Oh, I meant Brett Favre. My bad.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
That sounds like, wait, what?
My
I
bad.
know what you meant. We telling you.
Damn, bro. Wow.
Oh, so we going to the Mets now because I want to ask you.
Wait, are we? Yeah.
Player.
Yeah, Mets, yeah. Yeah, the Mets,
So
Metropolitans,
what
little
happened
baseball.
to
No, I wanted it. Go ahead. No, you go. Well, what happened to
what
who?
happened about Max Scherzer? Didn't he
Oh,
get
you
jammed
got,
up
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
with the
He had another
rising?
10
With
games.
the rising?
Yup.
That's a wrap?
Yup.
Is that legit?
Yup.
I seen it, but I didn't. I
I'm
wanted
not
to
gonna
wait
find
to
it now,
ask.
but that shit's a funny ass situation, bro.
Doesn't everybody do like a lot
No,
of
but
pitchers
here's the
do it?
thing,
Not
no.
say everybody.
No, here's
A lot of
the
pitches.
tweet because
That's what I
they pulled this shit up. And
Yeah.
obviously, this
It's
is
a
a big
legal
call.
substance.
No,
It's
but-
a legal substance, right? Doesn't everybody like pretty much use it?
no, rosin's legal.
Rosin is legal.
Yeah, legal, right?
Yeah.
Rosin's legal. No, but this is the thing. So
Twice.
apparently, the dudes that got ejected for this shit before, they all came from that fucking same umpire.
Mhm.
It was all from that same umpire. So you gotta.
He's fighting. He got
But-
some political agenda.
Well, just
personal-
remember though, stickiness and shit like that. That's all up to perception, right? To
That's
each
what I'm
his
saying.
own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
all
like a
personal.
coincidence. And I don't think he was cheating, bro. But Scherzer was like, "Yo, bro, I swear on my kid's life,
Not only that,
this is sweat and rosin. Like you checked me 3 different innings.
yeah.
You think I'm gonna come back in the 4th inning and the shit's gonna be the same? You had a fucking MLB official watch me wash my hands with alcohol. It's on video. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
how crazy you want to go, bro? Like he's like,
Wow.
prove it to you in 4 different innings.
He's the
Nice.
only umpire that has kicked
And
players
it's
out
like that's
for
crazy.
sticky substances.
That's crazy,
The
though.
only umpire that has.
That's crazy though.
So why is the MLB upholding the suspension then? Is it them just sticking by what they
It's not a uphold more than they're not touching it because it's just the rule. It's just the rule. If you get suspended for it, right, or if you get ejected for it, then you get the automatic suspension.
Yeah.
So it seems like maybe MLB's doing their behind the scenes due diligence between this because that's not a coincidence. You know, like
Yeah.
the third time's a charm type of shit. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
believe he's using illegal substances.
I don't think so either. I mean,
We're talking about
I
how
don't
long?
think he's using it.
10 years in the game? 10 years? So we're talking about now, 10 years, like all of a sudden, like, yo, he's getting bagged for illegal substance.
I don't. You see, here's the thing. Before the sticky substance crackdown, per se, right? People was using shit all over, and people all had to switch up, and then rules changed. You know what I mean? And now it just became rosin, and now people are experimenting with shit. So to say he wasn't like, I don't think he was using anything, but like, bro, like people is using different shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like people is using suntan lotion that to fucking stop people from using suntan spray. You know what I mean? Like it's all different shit. So for me to honestly say here and be like, oh, he wasn't using something like definitive,
You know,
I don't
yeah,
fucking
you
know.
know.
But to do so, but to say, like it wasn't fucking spider pack. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that shit. Like I know that shit for a fact.
Wasn't you stuff?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't to that level where they had to go and kick him out of the game, which thankfully we came out with a W.
And the crazy
You know what I
part
mean?
is that like one of those like kickouts was because of his glove hand.
I know.
And that's so stupid. Like they showed like a video clip of him like getting ready and like taping up his glove hand, you know, with tape, you know, like right before they started the game and shit, you know. So like that they were saying like, hey, it could just be like sweaty tape that was
like
inside of the
adhesive.
glove.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, there's sticky substances
Like a false
inside of your
negative
glove.
type. Yeah, like a false negative.
When they have video evidence of him putting on, like, he didn't do it. Like, like I forgot who did it, but someone else on the Mets taped his hand up. You know.
But once again, it's all up to the umpire, the umpire. Yeah, it's all subjective, right?
To that one umpire.
And now it just so happens to be that one umpire that fucking eject him has to be the only umpire to fucking eject the pitchers. Yeah, to anybody for this. Come on.
So we don't. So that's why I quickly. Then Jones, please move on. Just want to say we're not really on board with feeling like Max is out here wilding, right?
Yeah, no. But well, Jones, I don't know if you want to move on. Let's go Mets, man. Like, we fucking destroyed the West.
Pete Alonso.
We ran through the whole
He got 10 already.
Leading the league. We got fucking Brandon Nimmo now, fucking top 5 and fucking average and shit. He's actually maybe like 2 or 3.
What we won, we lost one, like in what, like a 10-game stretch.
Yeah.
Like we went 9-1.
Word.
You know, so like
and that fucking loss is like mostly ex-Mets, so it's okay. There's a fucking Wilmer Flores and shit.
Yeah, all right.
Fucking,
I'll give you that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fucking and Conforto and shit. But yeah, man, we fucking just dominated the West, man, and we fucking we're getting there. Fucking Lindor's been super consistent, man. Shout out to him, and fucking shout out to Alonso, man. Fucking raking right now, man. Yep. Possibly a historical season, maybe.
Bear Pete.
Maybe historical season. He might be a little jelly a judge. Yeah, he might be a little jelly a judge.
Gary?
Fuck you, man.
Gary, you said?
No, like Aaron.
Aaron. No, because of what he did last season. So he's like, oh, fuck that. Yeah, bro. He's like, he said, my boss got deeper pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
Yeah, but the pins, our pinstripes.
Deepest pockets in the world, kid.
Our pinstripes mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, whoa. I built the Met Stadium. Relax, pinstripes.
It's called City Field, actually.
Met Stadium?
No,
it's City Field.
City Field.
I know what it's called, but it's Met Stadium.
All right. Let's move on.
Anyway,
say it correct.
Yanks.
Oh, shit.
How yo Yanks?
Yeah. Yanks. I mean, we've
Let's go Yankees.
We've been okay. You know what I'm saying? I think we've lost some tough games. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Aaron Judge been doing good, but like I don't know, like the whole rotation, not the pitching rotation, just the player rotation in terms of who's starting. I think he's back to like switching up these lineups again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different people all the time in the outfield because you got so many players between Hicks and other players. Even though I was, you know, at shortstop, not shortstop, but Oswaldo Cabrera, he's been killing. Like you got to put him in. You got to keep judging. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just like a lot of that. Stan then gets hurt again.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's like, yo, like this guy can't, you know, like he just had a good week last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he did.
Like he had a good week last week. Like he was smacking shit. And then the next week he might be on a 60-day.
Jesus. How old is Stan?
I don't know. He got
34, 36
so
maybe.
you think this
Juan Carlo.
age?
I don't know, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, bro.
Giancarlo.
Yeah.
It's too much for you?
No, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are you always hurt like that?
Yo.
You know what it is?
That's been his whole career, though, man.
But you know what it is? I think what it really comes down to is that because he's always hurt in the beginning of the season. And you want to know why?
Oh, season shit.
Nah, New York is mad cold in the early.
Oh.
He's changing the weather.
You know what I'm
and he's
saying?
used to Miami
He's used to
because
Miami.
he's a Marlin.
Yeah, he's always hot. It's always hot.
It's always hot.
It's always like
So
that.
you're saying he's soft?
No, I'm
Yo,
saying that.
whoa. You don't have to be that honest on the show, cuz. Please, Jones.
Wow.
Please, Jones.
You don't have to be so honest.
Please,
First of all, we do this on the Jones house. That's the shit we talk.
Content, baby. I love
Rob,
it.
stop acting like you're not talking shit right now.
Word.
I'm creating content.
No,
Please
yeah.
continue.
Content created. Motherfuckers are soft, man. It is what it is. But
I have a question
Whoa,
for you.
are you saying that on a record? Statement?
no, I'm just saying sometimes
No. Speak up. Are
I
you
ain't
putting
say
that on record?
I'm not putting it on.
Okay.
We're gonna, yo, remember,
Sorry.
when you do the edit, we gotta
I'm
run
sorry.
that back.
Because
What
you
he
heard that.
said.
I'm just saying. You
Yeah.
heard that. He for a
Question for
little
the Yankees.
lapse.
So
Little
we
lapse.
know, we know for a fact that this was like the knock on Aaron Boone, because we said it all last year. You know what I mean? We were like, yo, dude, like just put some more consistency. Fuck the analytics. I know you're going for pitching matchup and whatever the fuck, and obviously you're going according to injury and shit too, but you give some dudes some consistency. Now with Volpe in there, right? Do you think he's an added factor in terms of where he's actually placed? Because I don't think do you think he has a set spot in the lineup yet?
Yeah, it's 9.
9. Officially, you think he's last?
I think he's last. Yeah.
You should have moved.
Should have moved.
Gotcha.
Because I think what the one thing about 9 is that, some people forget about if you're really a baseball mind. Sometimes that fast player, like a Volpe like that, is like batting at 9 when in points in games and shit like
He's
that.
lead off.
He's really a
He's
lead
lead
off.
off.
You know what I'm saying? And you get him on and you get him to, start a bunt, see if you can beat out a bunt.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck
He is
it,
a
we're
good dude.
speeding up.
Yeah.
Like, he leads off with a bump and then steal a base because he's gonna get 50. He's gonna get like 50 stolen bases
Right.
a year.
Yeah.
Cerebral,
You know what I'm saying?
Cerebral Jones.
Yeah. So
Cerebral.
you keep him at the 9 hole right now until you see, if you see his bat start to get comfortable enough where it's getting consistent enough where he's hitting big league pitching, and it's creating outcomes
More
favorable
players,
for the
yes,
team and shit
Oh,
like that.
definitely.
Then you move
now
him
you're
up.
insurance. Now you're insurance.
Yeah, now you want to lead him off.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Let
Bump
him
him
start lead off, or maybe not necessarily in a 5 hole, but you start up the game where you're getting Aaron Judge up early in the game with maybe a runner on already,
And hopefully that runner is Volpe.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Where he could turn.
Yep.
Where he could score from first.
On
the
the
shot
single.
in the gap.
Yeah.
On the shot in the gap. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go Yankees.
Let's
Let's
go
go
Yankees.
Dodgers.
Let's go
So
Mets.
can I ask one question
What
before
up with
you
the
move on?
Dodgers? Good.
No Dodgers. You know how I do, baby. Let's go Dodgers, baby. But I want to hear it on record. Who's doing better this year? Mets or Yankees? I want to hear it.
Better in terms of what, like finishing record wise?
I want to hear it because record rise doesn't really mean anything because your record can get you into.
You mean who's gonna go farther?
The
I
farthest?
like to hear that.
I'm saying it's a tie.
Ooh.
We both.
So give me the round. Give me the round. Give me the round.
Now we both going to the World Series.
I like that, Jones. That's a safe one. I like that.
Yo, the bet is back. The wager is in. Again, back-to-back years, baby.
Kush.
Let's do it, bro. I might as well put the Mets in the World Series every year for the next 3 years because I said Bob. Right?
All right, let's go.
Right?
Let's go, Kush.
I might as well. My fault. You know what I'm saying? I might as well.
Respect that.
Yeah.
Nah, so
Respect
let's
that.
go.
And
That's Yankees again.
what do you
Even
think?
though-
You
even though-
might as well. You might
Even
as
though
well.
I
Trifecta?
actually, I did say Yankees Padres
We did.
because I feel like the Yankees is gonna win the World Series because my son is gonna be born, and it's just something I'll be able to say.
To correlate the two is crazy, but I respect
Because
it.
Padres father. And then
No, I respect it.
Apparently.
Again,
Padres.
to correlate the two
Padres,
is crazy,
Father
but I respect it.
Or parents.
or me.
Let's go Dodgers. In order for that to happen, they would have to pass through the Dodgers.
Maybe they will.
And
Tatis just came back from his suspension.
and the Mets.
Tatis just came back. Padres got Tatis, Machado, and the other cat. I can't think of his name.
So just for my record, just know I'm not on board with the Mets and Yankees. That
Sure.
would
What's
exclude
yours?
my team.
What's yours?
Oh, I don't give a fuck about the American League as long as the Dodgers.
But I'm asking-
All right, so then pick a team then.
I don't-
Dodgers somebody. Come on, no, you asked the question. You have to.
Or do you not think the Dodgers make it?
Astros,
And you posed your own idea.
Toronto.
So you
What
might
about
as well-
Tampa? Tampa's killing.
come on.
First of all,
Come on.
y'all are twisting my question up. I asked
We're
the
not.
ceiling.
No, we
I said-
answered your question,
I said,
and then
who
you said
is going to do better? The
So what's
Yankees
yours?
or the
So what's
Mets?
yours?
Who's gonna
What's
do
your
better?
opinion?
Oh man, yo, QU baby.
Oh
Queens.
wow!
Y'all put him
It wasn't even the fact that he said QU. It was the fact of the way he looked at me
No,
after he
wait.
said. Pause.
Jones.
Pause.
Then we're gonna send them packing. But I heard they finished show, so I don't know. The Yankees is not gonna make it, but we're gonna send them.
What kind of shit is this, bro? Alright.
Damn, ruined
That was
feelings
good
for the
opinion.
entire- for the entire
I
show.
feel you. I
Sure.
don't think if the Dodgers play the Mets, I think the Mets is win. But that's fine.
Yeah, I fucking hope so.
Dodgers is soft.
I love the tension. Let's go, Dodgers. Let's go. This ain't no love over here, nigga.
Right.
Fuck your teams, nigga.
Mets, baby.
We just beat you in the
Fuck your
series.
team.
Let's go Mets.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Fuck them.
We just beat you in the
Hell.
series.
Listen.
We
let's
just
get
washed
to
up
know.
the West Coast.
That's good to know. Let's go, Dodgers.
LG.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll
There's
see what
only
happens.
about 20 games in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's real early in the baseball season. We haven't finished April yet. But it's really beautiful playoffs, NBA. And it's a beautiful time to be a New York fan, man. I'm just really happy that we're able to say that after like so many years of maybe getting one of our teams in the playoffs.
Like,
you know what I'm
hopefully,
saying? Like even though some outcomes have already been set in stone and some
All of them are.
you know, no, not all of them, but I mean like the Nets losing already, like that says.
I mean, but they got in though. Like
No, yeah. That's the other point that exactly that I'm making. That like at least we using it. It gave a buzz to New York. This weekend in New York, was valid for
Talk
sports.
to him, Jones.
It was a lot. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying? With the Knicks win on Friday, then the Rangers and the Knicks and the Islanders winning on Friday, then the Rangers beating the Devils on Saturday, then the Knicks coming back again, Sunday winning again. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes, sir.
it was big, you know? And it had
Felt
that buzz, it had that feel.
That
Like,
energy.
That energy was alive in these streets. As someone that lives out here, like you could feel it. People walked with an extra pep in their step.
extra pep and step.
Yeah, pep in their step. That's what it was. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
What about that
Electric.
fucking fight last night?
Ooh.
Talk to him, Joe. Let's talk about
What?
That shit.
What?
Talking about living up to the hype. Like, it was talking all that shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, let's break it down.
Let's go.
Let's break it down. Let's go. Let's start how it started. It came out. This guy. First of all, what did Ryan Garcia even come out to? What was that song?
It was like the Roswell intro.
Well,
You remember that
so-
show, Roswell?
No, wait. No, wait, before you continue.
Yeah.
It is a Christian song.
A Christian song.
It's a Christian song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Oh,
was
because he
not
knew
the
he was
one.
about to go to heaven.
That was not the one.
He knew.
That was, he needed some.
He knew he was about to see God.
He needed some DMX or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my man.
He
My
needed
man
some
had-
Bad Bunny.
Word.
He needed some Bad
The
Bunny.
DMX prayer.
Word.
Prayer one.
Yeah.
That nigga needed some
With
Aventura.
a fucking with a get at me dog after it. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga needed some Becky G. He needed something different. Something other than that.
Other than that.
Other than that.
Like dog, he had the fight of his life coming up, and that's what he came out to. How was I gonna get you hyped, bro? My man came out to Chief Keef performing with him. So
With Chief Keef. Nah, that shit,
shout out to
was.
Marvelous. He knew that shit as soon as he heard the bass.
Yeah, he said it
I didn't
too.
know what the fuck was coming out. He said, "Oh, he's coming out with Chief Keef." I was like, "Oh, gangsta."
And that shit was hype, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was
But
hype.
that fight was a good fight, man. So let's go round by round, because when you see the first round, Ryan Garcia, he won that round. Let's be real, he won that first round. But I think that was a clear sign of just sizing him up,
Setting
seeing
him
what he's
up,
going
yup.
at, seeing what his strongest punch might be. and
Feeling his head a
whatever.
little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Doing some extra grappling and shit like that. So, you know, he lost that round. Second round, and at towards the end of the first, you seen Garcia try to like act like he
Go
was
crazy.
gonna go like with the big body moves, because he has the size advantage
Mhm.
on him. So it kind of looked like he was trying to like maybe even in those holdups, he was throwing some like little baby haymakers, trying to steal those points and control the fight. He was no, I know, but just control the fight, like dominate, like because of the size advantage that he had. And then, as I said it, and Kush is my witness,
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Bro.
I said I was like, wow, if Garcia like this, he might be able to fuck this nigga up. Tank. And then you said,
oh, I was like, damn, Jones,
well,
what happened to Tank?
Because I was saying Tank was gonna win the fight.
Yeah, screaming it actually.
Yeah.
Tank!
Yes,
That's what he was doing.
That's what I did. And then all of a sudden,
Tank him with that
bam,
contact.
over the top,
Pow, right in the kisser.
punched him.
Yo,
dead
like
in his
straight up in the
motherfucking
mouth.
face. Punched him dead in his face.
Yo, the ricochet was real,
Yeah,
bro.
Dropped him.
You got- Oh
Dropped
my
him.
god, bro, that shit was so clean.
Dropped him.
Shit was so
Like,
clean.
but you could tell it was a shock punch. It wasn't, caught him off balance exactly because he was coming in wild. You know what I'm saying? And,
Timed it
you know, you could
beautifully.
tell. You could also tell that Tank was probably training for that throughout the fucking
Timing
throughout
that
his
shit.
you know his training because of how well he timed it and hit him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, it was like, oh, turn up city. You know what I'm saying? And that once that moment happened, it looked like Tank had complete control of the round of the fight. So it came. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, if I might say, because for the rest of the fight, like I am more of the casual boxing watcher, viewer, or whatever. When you saw those numbers at the end of the fight, right?
No, wait, let's go through the round.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead, go
through
round,
the
round.
rounds.
Yeah, go.
This is round two.
No, because you
Yeah.
said go for the rest of the fight. So go ahead.
No, yeah, because that's how I'm explaining the rest of the fight. So I was gonna say from that moment on, they gave that second round a 10-8 because of the knockdown, and then rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5 all go to Tank. All go to Tank. Ryan, he's timid.
3 on. He's
timid. He's giving him too much respect.
Yo,
Tank is controlling the fight, knows it,
literally-
and talking mad shit while he's doing it.
And literally, Ryan's like, you know what I mean, like shelling up, bro, like railing up and
Yeah.
talking certain jab moves that Davis is doing.
Exactly.
And you fucking see this grin on Davis's face, bro. That shit was
Laughing.
yeah, crazy, bro.
Uh-huh. And then round 6 comes, and you kind of see
right.
Garcia Ryan trying to do some of the things he did in the first round again. You know what I'm saying? Now,
which was probably his first mistake.
now, yes. Now, Wisdom and I spoke off camera prior to the show about this. He did bring up the point of like maybe it was Tank sizing him up again.
Once more.
You know what I'm saying? Going into the 7th round. Because maybe he was doing things that he wasn't doing the 4 rounds before that. That was allowing Garcia to get in and get this confidence. Maybe it was to
open up,
set him up.
And open up.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? And now when I see it back, it was like, oh, maybe it was.
Yep.
So Garcia still wins that 6th round. But the 7th round comes. And it doesn't even look crazy. But that slow motion, you see that boy rocked him in the body, kidney shot,
Liver. He moved his
liver.
He moved his
Yeah, something shifted
fucked
over.
his shit up.
He moved his liver.
Yeah.
He fucked his shit up.
100%.
Mexican liver shot.
And
100%.
he backpedaled. He had a look on his face. And even in the
Tank was
background,
like, oh,
Tank
yeah.
knew,
He
Tank
pointed
knew
like,
when he
oh, yeah.
rocked him.
Jones,
Tank knew when he rocked him.
you see when Ryan was on the ground and he looked back
Yeah.
at that Tank like, yo, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Because he tried to get back up.
He tried to eat it.
Motherfucker.
But after he got that body shot, he took about 3 to 5 steps back and did the Kaepernick.
Nah, go on.
Took a knee.
Go on.
Yeah, no, look, I'm listen, man, with that, when just like how you mentioned, when Ryan was going crazy in those in the early round and the late round,
Right.
and that it had to have been like a setup, bro. You know what I mean? From Davis, like doing that shit, bro. Like, yeah, go ahead, yeah. You think you gonna get me? Oh, yeah, blah, 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 yeah. Whoop! And he taught him a lesson real quick. And then like almost the same shit happened like when he got knocked out. And if it's cool, can I bring up like the numbers part now? Of course. No, because we go with the rounds now. So at the end of it, when you look at the rounds, because I didn't even realize it. Obviously the judges, the professionals, whatever. The amount of body shots Davis landed.
Yeah.
It was like he was doing this shit from the get. He knew what he was what his plan was in a sense.
It was like
When
20
you-
to like 9 or something.
Yeah.
The fucking ratio was crazy, bro. The ratio was crazy, bro. And I was like, oh, he was just landing, and that was probably just the cleanest one to land, and that was it. It was a wrap.
I think honestly, it was a retaliation to Garcia because it looked like Garcia tried to throw to the body, and every time he did, like Tank answered back.
That's back, yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, you hit me with a body shot. I'm gonna hit you with a
Bang,
body
bang.
shot now."
Bang bang.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here.
But
Counter punch.
yeah, but here's the thing: when you look at the ratio, whatever the fuck Ryan was throwing wasn't landing to the body.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was probably attempting,
No.
but it wasn't landing. Yeah, like
No, but it was like I meant it like after doing that. Then it was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Like Davis was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you how to throw a body shot.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna show you what time it is.
well he schooled him in all facets. I felt like.
That's why I was being quiet
Mhm.
because it's just a display of Ryan getting out.
Yeah, he got it.
Yeah. That's why when you look back at it now, it was like, there was a build up and there was a hype, and they definitely sold the fight because I think everybody and their mother was watching that fucking fight last night. But at the same time, can we question that Garcia should he have been in the fucking ring with him?
I know. I mean, look,
You know what I'm saying?
it's all self for the fight, right?
You
But
know?
everybody before this was saying
It was a big
Garcia
fight.
is the most polished fighter out the two, right? With fucking
because he dropped a lot of people.
yeah, with Tyson, they're like, oh no,
Garcia
he's the
dropped a lot
most
of
polished. More than bruh. That shit didn't look polished to me. That shit look like he get fucked up in the head real quick, man. Don't
Just
look
eye
like that.
test. Just your eye test. Did Tank dominate that fight? Just from your eye test.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I felt like he was even in the round he lost. I still felt like he was in control.
Yeah, I was about to say he definitely controlled the fight the
Yeah.
whole time.
So
and he might be a shitty dude in real life or something like that, but he definitely
That's up for grabs. If you could remember anybody in that class, who do you want to see him fight next?
Oh no, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, no, I think what we need to see now is Devin Haney go against Shakur Stevenson, and then the winner of that needs to be given a shot at Tank. You know what I'm saying? I think they're all in that range. They're all in that thing. It's lit for that division with those fighters. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Frank,
and then you could have the loser
Frank.
fight Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Garcia should be able to fight the loser. You know what I'm saying? Let him get another chance to prove that he should be able to, get another title shot.
They said it in the post
You know what I'm
game.
saying?
They said in the post game.
Between Shakur or whatever.
Yeah, but they also said, "Yo, you the face? He's the face, man. So the fight's going to him.
Mm-hmm.
Let everybody fight it out to get him.
Yeah, and I think
he's the one.
And I think right now Stevenson and Haney both deserve it, but they should have to fight each other.
Yeah.
They got to fight each other to get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, not that Tank has to fight both of them.
No. The winner.
Y'all gotta test it out to come against me, and that's it. You gotta earn that shit.
He is the captain now. He is the captain.
So in conclusion, Ryan should have never been in the ring.
I don't know. It makes you think. We'll see his next fight. We'll see what his next fight is. You know what I'm saying? Because if he gets body,
it makes you think, bro.
It makes you think. Yeah, it's gonna make you think into the next fight and see where he's at. And that's the end of that. And before we really end boxing, I just want to also say now, even though the shock value of the fight lived up to the hype between Tank and Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And where maybe we have this question now, it still had to build up and all of that and everything like that.
The value is there.
And I'm happy that it actually did go off at the time that it went off, and not how boxers be fronting so often in other times.
Well.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now what we need to see is Errol Spence Jr.
Yo, bro.
And Terrence Bud.
Bro, stop it. Listen. They don't control this. This is a promoter's game.
Okay, whatever they got to do, whatever the promoters got to do, whatever it is, get that bag. You know how big this one is. You get the same hype as they do with the social media, and you're gonna get that 100 million purse.
Everybody want to see it.
Yeah, you want that at least 50 million. Like 50 million is a good amount, 100 million is a good amount. Whatever it is gonna be, you should each be getting that. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose. Like to go into a fight at that level and be saying that you're gonna get the undisputed championship, but either way, you're walking away with 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like
no matter what,
like that's not a bad deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
make it happen.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop the politics.
Word.
The politics. Is
Yeah, stop the boxing politics, man.
Word, bro.
I gotta have a
So,
segment on that one day.
Yeah.
Boxing politics. Let's get on the money. Let's go.
Yeah, so we about to before we end the show, we got to put these picks in. But this week's picks is brought to you by the Bet Stamp app, which is helping thousands of people winning at sports betting for free.
The same way travelers use Google Flights or Expedia to find the best prices, bettors can now use BetStamp to do the same. When you place a bet, the odds given by a sportsbook will determine how much you could possibly win. Even when betting on the same outcome, different sportsbooks will offer varying payouts, and these differences can be huge.
Thankfully, BetStamp allows you to easily line shop for the most profitable odds across all sportsbooks. You can click on any matchup and instantly see all the different odds for game lines, player props, and even futures bets. Line shopping is the simplest way to find an edge on sports betting and maximize your chances on winning long term. On average, BetStamp users win an extra $1,000 yearly just by line shopping.
You can find the BetStamp app on the Apple iOS Store, Google Play Store, or through your browser at www.betstamp.app. To access all these benefits, sign up using the promo code JonesHour. That's Jones Hour, not the Jones Hour, Jones Hour, and start your journey to successful sports betting today. If you forget to use our code upon sign up, you can always enter our code in your BetStamp app account settings afterwards. Check it out today.
Mr. One Takes. Ooh.
Facts. So we've been posting these bets on our profiles. You already know. Hit us up. Get that BetStamp app. This BetStamp, it could really help you and it's beneficial for you, man. You're able to look at all the odds from all the sports books. So if you got Caesars and FanDuel's on it, say that's the only ones you got, but you got money in both. You can easily see that bet that you want to make, check it on FanDuel, and then check it on Caesars, all through the BetStamp app, and then see what's the highest ROI, which if you don't know, that's a return on your interest. Investment. That's right. I said it again.
It's all good, bro.
Return on investment, and that's what you want to look for. That's what you want to optimize your money. That's how you could get that extra $1,000 yearly, just by doing this with this BetStamp app. You know what I'm saying? And we've been locking in. We've been putting some bets. We have took some bad beats, but we have actually cashed in. So I want to just go over my bet for the day. I picked the Knicks. I picked Golden State. I picked Boston. I picked Denver. Golden State is winning currently. 9 minutes left. Almost just under 10 minutes left in the game. Knicks already won. We'll see if that parlay hits. That was on FanDuel. And I got that straight from the BetStamp app. And you can follow my profile and check out the bets that I make.
Well, BetStamp work because I'm on FanDuel too, because that's where I got the best odds, because I also bet the Knicks, Warriors, Celtics, Nuggets, for parlay. So that's my pick of the week. Let's see if that hits too, because Golden State's doing their thing right now, up by 1, but they're at home. So let's see.
Right. But if you're really into this betting thing, you already know. Get this BetStamp app. Hit that promo code. Use the Jones Hour, not the Jones Hour, but Jones Hour as the promo code. And peep our profiles. You can see the Jones Hour profile. You can see the Kush Talk Radio profile, and
explore.
Yeah.
Look around. Look at other people's profiles.
Yeah, and you can see, some people. You're not gonna win all the bets. You know what I'm saying? So it's obviously you see us take some L's, but we are getting some W's, and so far we're in the pluses still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely, man. Check the app. Check your odds.
Right.
Get the best bang for your money.
Facts. All right, man. But I think that's another episode of the Jones Hour.
Yes, sir.
Locked in. Appreciate Wisdom showing up.
Yo, appreciate y'all out here all the time, bro. Appreciate
man.
All the time you allow me.
It's all love.
And acid.
You already know.
Oh, you're good. Everybody, look at his hat. That's the hat.
We got the hat.
That's the hat.
So he got his hat.
QU.
7 line.
Finally.
Let's go Mets.
Let's go Yankees.
Hey.
Thank you.
You already know.
Are you? Really though?
Is this one not really here?
Love you, you too. Love you, IG.
I had to fuck with my wife.
About what?
Just fucking with her.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell him I'm about to buy Wingstop. I am with the seasoning.